Hi everyone, my name is Steffi Duncan and I am a holistic professional organizer and the creator of NeuroLume. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it and tell you what it is and who it's for and how it functions. So if you are here listening, thank you so much. I am not used to putting out videos, so pardon me, I can get a little bit awkward. So anyway, um, So if this resonates with you at all, and I'm sure it's going to, and you see this in yourself, feel free to comment. And I will also put our website to where you can go. And if you're interested in NeuroLume, you can go to the email address and put your email in and join our wait list for the beta testing. So, um, anyway, so I am in I would say for the past almost a decade now, I've worked in the homes of people from all walks of life, from modern families, business executives, single parents, and I've noticed something that I've come across this pattern pretty much all across the board, and that is that we all seem to some degree, seem to struggle with excess thoughts. Um, Ideas, creative insights, problem solving moments, and we don't really have a way to structure and externalize, refine, or connect them into something that's tangible. I especially struggle with this. For me, I see in so my mind sees in like visions and layered imagery and just like multi-dimensional insights. I've always been like that. I have a very neurodivergent brain. But when I try to articulate them, um, they can come out fragmented and kind of sound like a three-car pileup. So that's why I don't really get onto videos. Um, and I know that I'm not alone in that. I have many clients that come to me overwhelmed with just backlogged, unfinished thoughts and nowhere to put them. Which can often manifest in physical clutter. And I see this all the time. I'll walk in and clients have struggled, they consume, their idea comes in and it's backed by enthusiasm, so they consume what they think is going to create this idea, and then before you know it, something happens, life happens, and not that the idea goes away, but it just they don't have time, or it just they kind of lose momentum and the idea kind of gets put in the back. So that's why I created NeuroLume. And so what is NeuroLume? Let's go into this. So NeuroLume is an AI powered intelligence mirror, right? It's a tool that helps you to externalize. It structures your thoughts, and so let's say you're like working or you're running and just kind of going about your day, and you get a great idea or you get an insight into yourself. I know for me, I'll be working and I'm a very introspective thinker, so I will like something will click about myself and I want to explore more about that, but I'm busy. So instead of just losing it, NeuroLume will allow you to speak it, write it, or type it. So NeuroLume will help you refine it and structure it. And when you're ready, it mirrors the insight back to you, but not in the same fragmented way that maybe it came in, or just struggling getting it out. Um, Instead, it's going to recognize the patterns, connect your ideas, and evolve them kind of on top of each other. And it helps you to integrate your thoughts rather than letting them vanish. So, how does it actually work? Um, so, think of it like a real time reflection of your intelligence. For example, if you're journaling about a business idea for weeks, but in separate entries, NeuroLume will recognize the repeated themes and it will highlight connections you didn't even notice. So it will bring them back to you in a clearer, more refined concept, right? And that will help you take the steps to ground your thought and idea into reality if that's something that you choose. Whether that's an idea or even if it's just self reflection and you want to go deeper into that and take action on just bettering yourself, right? Um, if you just need a place to thought dump emotions, it's there. If you want to process your dreams and insights, for me, I have very vivid dreams. And when I wake up and write them, sometimes I don't even do it because I don't fully understand. This will help you to get insight into that if that's something you're interested in. If you need to track long term creative projects, it helps you to refine and evolve them over time. So over time, NeuroLume becomes a tool for active thought processing, pattern recognition, and deep cognitive clarity, right? So what happens when thoughts get trapped in backlogged into deep cognition? Um, so when thoughts stay unprocessed in deep cognition, they don't usually disappear. A lot of times they'll sit in the nervous system and they just become mental congestion. And that can manifest in clutter and manifest in cognitive overload where our executive function just kind of diminishes, and then we are like, yeah, we are not going to bother with it, and then we become a little more complacent and passive. Um, so, studies from Harvard and UCLA show that when thoughts aren't externalized, they create what's called mental block, like a backlog, right? Which leads to mental fatigue because the brain keeps trying to process unfinished thoughts in the background. Um, Increased stress and can manifest in ADHD symptoms, ADHD like symptoms, because unstructured thought, like I said, it overloads executive function, and it reduces problem solving ability, which we are having a massive, massive issue with right now. And it's super painful to see this. It's been really hard for me to see this every day for the past decade, and it's just getting worse. So yeah, because there's too many cognitive loops, it kind of slows down decision making. So in general, we just have so much input and not enough output, and we're just becoming overwhelmed. So that's why externalizing thought is essential for mental clarity. And NeuroLume helps to offload that cognitive weight, and it is weight, and it manifests in weight in your life and even physically. So, um, your brain, you know, it just, I want your brain to be able to focus on integration and not just retention, right? So I came up with NeuroLume, and I am building the first version of NeuroLume right now. And I want to bring together a group of people who resonate with this. I am working with Cal Poly University and their innovation department to help me bring this to life. And so if this speaks to you, feel free to sign up for our waitlist and be part of shaping the future of cognitive evolution. So, yeah, if you are into this, feel free to follow the website. It will be linked to my current website, and then we will go from there. All right, thanks so much.